I literally started watching back my own content. I was like, I can't take this anymore.
We're here to talk about the man, the myth, the legend, the people's champion. This is not going to be a video where I go into detail about DarksydePhil, because that already fucking exists. I'm just gonna talk about what I like about him. I'm at a point where I unironically watch DSP. Let that fucking sink in. I made it 3 episodes into his God of War Ragnarok playthrough. I wanted to watch it because the game is literally made for him. Like, he's the model that Sony Santa Monica uses as like the average gamer.
To prioritize exploration. Here's a quick example. I want you to watch what the player does here as he boats around.
Taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation.
We're back.
New levels of depravity.
Look where we are. We're back.
Okay, so in this example, the player is exploring the hub. They've been correctly taught the shock arrow mechanic.
I kind of wanted to see what his reaction for it would be. And the good news is he's absolutely loving it. I mean, he's very, very much into it.
You're a good boy. But brave boy.
I tell you, the game looks great on my TV, man. Colors are outstanding. I hope you guys are liking it on my stream.
The bad news is, for everyone else, it's the most painful viewing experience imaginable. I dare you to try and watch a stream of him and not, after 30 minutes, be like, I want to kill this motherfucker.
Pass through. Pass through. Just go right through his body 100 times. Fuck this game. Are you out of your fucking mind? Yo, it's so laughably bad. It's so laughably bad. The hitboxes are fucking terrible garbage.
I want to kill this guy. I want to kill this motherfucker. I got three episodes in, and I don't think I can fucking take anymore. It's the combination of the man who is intent on wasting your fucking time and the game that is intent on wasting your fucking time. It's a match made in heaven.
I find it odd I have no healing right now. Like, no health. Like, where'd it all go?
There's no blocking without your shield.
I did the light runic attack like the game told me to. He killed me right through it. Wow, what a great tooltip that was, huh?
It's funny watching those streams and thinking of Sony Santa Monica furiously taking notes. It's like, fuck. He didn't any enemy that he can't mash attack at, he dies to. Phil plays every single game that comes out, and he somehow is still fucking terrible at video games. Like, he just doesn't retain any information from game to game. And it's like shocking. It's shocking that this man is still alive. I kind of started going down this DSP rabbit hole when Elden Ring came out, and he streamed that. The way he plays games, I don't know if he was always like this, but the way he plays games is like every like small detail he spends like 30-40 minutes like talking about. It's just every time he gets like a super chat or a donation, he like stops everything and reads out the super chat, and he'll just go on a rant for like 10 minutes or something, and the game will just be paused, and he'll be talking about like the same shit over and over and over and over again.
Now, hold on. I received a tip. However, this tip is a little weird. Hold on a second here. Serious 7. Thank you for the tip, but I don't know if you're aware of this. All right? What's happened is PayPal is saying you sent me an e-check. I don't know if you know what an e-check is. An e-check payment is not the same as a regular tip payment. E-checks take 3 to 5 business days to clear, meaning I won't even see this at the
And
earliest
I
for about a
appreciate
week.
that sentiment, and I appreciate
So probably
the message,
Friday of
but
next
it
week.
basically isn't. It doesn't count.
This might
He
or
says
might
he
not come
deposited
through.
so much into his PayPal this
And
morning. Now the thing is with an
I
email,
don't really
I have
feel like I want to
absolutely
count
no
it.
idea.
I
when
gave
it-
you credit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why support. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Series
I
7
feel like
was
I would
tipped
not be
Friday
fair
next week, and
when
any
the
action
actual
will come
counted
through as
for
a
that.
decision.
Okay,
Okay,
so
you
we'll
know what
see
I'm
what
saying.
happens.
So I don't know why this
I don't
particular
know
one
how
was
much
big
it's
because
potential
your previous
that
notes
you
stop
know.
being nitpicky,
It's
and that's
fine.
fine. I'm not
Fine.
saying
Fine.
it.
The first episode of his God of War streams is like an hour and 14 minutes long, and he only makes it about like 20 minutes into the fucking game in the whole episode. And every fucking episode is like that. Every game he plays is like that. His Elden Ring playthrough was like it
Oh. Oops. I guess I should wait for the blade to drop before I stand under it, huh? That was a bad choice.
Phil has basically three go-to streaming techniques that he uses when he isn't reading out like a super chat or something. One is getting hung up on like very, very minor details of a game that's just like if you've played a video game before, you would a child would understand it.
That pillar wasn't in the way last time I came.
One way to do it.
Okay.
Like I was saying, here was an ally to the Giants. So he'd be on our side if we find it. And if anyone might know who I'm supposed to be.
What's weird is they keep letting you move the column back, and I'm wondering why would you ever want to put the column back? Is there any reason? Because it didn't seem to do anything for us, right?
Another is like doing commentary, and his idea of like commentary on a game is to like just describe what's on screen. Like he'll get attacked by the Knight Cavalry in Elden Ring, right? And he'll go, so it's literally a guy on a knight that's cavalry, and it's knight, so that's Knight Cavalry, and he's attacking me. Huh. Interesting. Huh. And then the third mode is begging for money. He had a stream where he was like, I'm going to stop. You know, guys, I'm getting sick of myself. I'm going to stop. I know. I look like an asshole. I'm begging for money. And then immediately starts begging for money.
As you know, in the last 2 weeks, I've basically stopped it with the bullshit. I've cut out the whole e-begging bullshit. Everyone was calling me out on it. I was like, you know what? People are right. They're absolutely right. Enough is enough. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to say, oh, it's a slow day and blah, blah, blah. If people want to see the silly hat, I'm going to make it a goal. You know, raise the $100 of tips today and see the silly hat. Okay? So please understand that's why we do it that way. All right? Now, it would make sense if we're going to hit this goal, if you were thinking of supporting today's stream via tipping, to do it as soon as possible so we can actually have the Sonic hat for the extended length of stream. It's kind of silly to hit it last 5 minutes and I toss it on and now it's done and no one got to see it. I'm just throwing that out there because that's exactly what happened.
This man is married. He has a wife. Can you fucking believe that? He has a goddamn wife.
I'm going to drive my wife to work, and then on the way home from work, that was absolutely disgusting.
It's just insane that he's managed to make it this far, like on his own. It's insane. DSP is $500,000 in debt. His credit rating is absolutely ruined. He has like 17 credit cards. He's been in trouble with the IRS, and yet he's still not stupid enough to get into crypto.
Do I accept crypto for donations? No, I'd have to be a complete idiot. Can you imagine if I accepted crypto for donations for years, saved it all, and it all crashed, and it's worth absolutely nothing now because the market crashed? Can you imagine how dumb I would have to be?
Many times, streamers will have incentives for donations. For example, if I were a titty streamer, as they're colloquially known, one of my incentives would be if we reach $100 in donations, I'll You know, if we reach $150 in donations, I'll get raw dogged on stream. Those kinds of things. Phil's idea of incentives for donations are at $50, you get to choose what kind of hat I wear.
If people want to see the silly hat, I'm going to make it a goal. You know, raise the $100 of tips today and see the silly hat. Okay?
At $100, I will put on a vest. Another incentive he has is that every 100 likes on the stream, he blows bubbles.
By the way, we have hit 200 likes on the stream, which means it is time for a celebratory bubble blow. Thank you, guys. There we go.
I don't understand, like, what he thinks people are getting out of watching his content. This man has been making gaming content for over a decade. And it should serve as an inspiration to everyone, because it is hands down the worst content I've ever seen. The fact that he's survived this long is truly astonishing. His cooking videos are truly a fucking work of art. If you watch some of his Cooking with the King series, you will find things that will shock you, things that will
I don't have time to melt fucking butter. I'm in a hurry. I'm a gamer. So I spray my pans with this Pam. I use the natural shit, the organic canola oil. You can use the other stuff. Doesn't really matter. But, alright, spray that shit. Get the cat back down. Get that...
Again, astonishing. Truly, it speaks to the survivability of and the adaptability of the human body. The fact that this man is still walking among us unscathed, seemingly unscathed.
Safest thing to do with bacon grease. Oh yeah! Hot fucking potatoes. Oh yeah, look at that shit in my trash. Oh, that looks delightful, doesn't it?
Kratos already has a radar around him that points to, like, where enemies are coming from. On top of that, any companions you have with you at the time constantly scream, "Kratos, look out behind you! Kratos, to the right! Kratos!" And DSP still manages to get hit constantly and die constantly. And keep in mind, this is a guy who beat Elden Ring. Granted, he did use guides. In the Elden Ring playthrough, he got to Moog, fought him once, comes back next week, and is like, "Hey guys, so over the weekend, I was just thinking of a strategy to beat Moog."
Admittedly, I will tell you guys, since this stream adjourned 2 days ago and I was unable to defeat this boss, I have been thinking about this boss for a while. Like, what can I possibly do in this boss fight, right, to persevere?
And it's basically verbatim one of the first guides on Google if you just look up Moog strategy guide. He is the worst liar on earth. It has occurred to me that I still haven't talked about just how disgusting Phil is. He just can't fucking help himself with the snorting and the fucking...
Excuse me. However, I got distracted. On Friday...
This is a man who will literally get up, leave the microphone on, go to the side, blow his nose loud as fuck, while screaming shit like, ow, ah.
Give me a second. As you see, my allergies are killing me. I gotta blow my nose. It's bothering me. It's pissing me off. Hate it. Hate allergies. Son of a bitch. Okay. Look. Oh.
He takes 40-minute long bathroom breaks. We all know what he's fucking doing in there. Come on, let's not kid ourselves, all right? It's just amazing. I love that this fucking guy is still around. I genuinely love his content. It's some of the funniest fucking shit on the internet. And the thing is, this guy cannot stop winning. That's the funniest part of all of this. He's outlasted his haters from his Street Fighter days. He's outlasted Kiwi Farms. He's defeated the IRS. He literally gave them, like, information that he was spending $2,500 a month on business expenses when his job is playing video games against all odds. This man is one of the most powerful beings alive. I think he's powerful enough to survive a nuclear explosion. Like, he's gonna be fucking, it's gonna be like Fallout, and he's gonna be like the Mr. New Vegas of our wasteland.
Support has been slowing down significantly, in particular in the realm of tips. And normally on a stream, I have a tips goal of $150 that I do not expect to hit at all on any live stream. It's ridiculous. If I hit that, it's like over and above, right? But here's the deal. Last year, I lost my partnership with Twitch. And when I did that, I went from 800 to 900 subscribers that were paying every month, now down to around 300 a month on YouTube. Now, yes, it's true. I just got gifted memberships enabled, and they just jumped to over 500. But that's not income I get right now. That's income I'm going to get next month when I get my monthly YouTube payment. Also, things have slowed down in regards to things like super chats. For a while there, when I was playing big games, I was getting a good amount of super chats that were helping supplement my income. Those have also dried up significantly in the last couple of weeks. So it's like a double whammy. Immediate support with tips has dramatically slowed down. It's actually hard now on any given stream for me to hit the $50 glasses goal. And that's a rarity. It used to be I would hit that all the time. It was dependable income.
On a certain level, it is comforting. It's comforting knowing that no matter what I'll be doing, where I'll end up, how I'll be feeling at a certain point in time, DSP will be out there creating horrible gaming content. You know the age-old adage, the only two things you can be sure of in life are death and taxes? Well, guess what? Phil Burnell has eliminated the taxes part of that saying. So the only two things we can really be sure of in life are death, and that until death, Phil will be creating the worst gaming content of all time.